Sky Temple time. Been having a hard time on Sky Temple for a while. I don't really have a favorite hero. So you know what? Oh, well, we all like Grandmaster, but I think he's talking about, Greymane. Well, you know, let's go ahead and grab, just because it's interesting to know as well. Let's take a look at our win rates in the game right now. On old Sky Temple. Planet Xerox, leading our bands. Lost Vikings, Rexxar, sure. Oh, wow, look at, okay, so Chen. So really, Kael'thas is our first sort of high games played guy. Number of bands outnumbering the games played at the moment. Gazlo, Anuparak, Zul, Artanis, Thrall. We're seeing a lot of similar dudes up top, aren't we? The map isn't changing up too much. Nazebo, Zagara, Diablo. Still Diablo. Well, looks like we won't be learning too much from this. At least informing my picks. Let's see what happens. Got rid of the Zul. Got rid of the Kael'thas. Is it going to be a Tracer or a Li Ming to lead us out? It's going to be Li Ming. Okay. Well, Joker's likes doing the burst damage. Going to go with a Tychus, perhaps. What is Tychus like? He likes being anti-giant. Okay, cool. We're going to go with the Jaina. So, Tychus, a giant killer hero, really, at its core. Planet Xerox gets his pick of the litter. And he can't quite decide what he wants at the moment. I really do like having an off tank on Sky Temple, so someone can hold the temple and someone else can zone. But we're gonna have a Greymane, we're gonna have a Rhaegar, we're gonna have a Jaina. So that leaves us with, let's see what, I am not Kento. There's gonna be a Tracer and a Li Ming. And an ETC. He wants to Johanna. We have the Greymane. No, we already have a Thrall, though. I mean, a Rhaegar. So, we need... Oh, what do we need? Well, we can do anything, can't we? We can do anything in the world. And Greymane's kind of confusing because he can do the range and the melee cleanup. Maybe we Zagara, perhaps. Maybe we Nazebo? Oh, Johanna's out. Okay. Let's see if he still is good tank. He's thinking. I've got Rexxar. I can zag. Zag. Wouldn't a blind be nice?
I hear the call of the wild. Hello, grant us strength.
Firetails is pretty upset about the Rhaegar pick. Artanis could help fill it out. We need... well, you know, the Artanis could do some blinds. I'm a little sad I made Firetails so sad when we, you know, made so much room for his Greymane. Hey! Kento likes me. Kento's down with the Rexxar. So we have a little bit of support. The ETC, though, what do we do against him in Mosh Pit? I mean... Rexxar has a lot of power here, of course, because it's a control map. We're going to put Misha on the point, and then everyone else can get up to whatever they want. So it does come down to a little personal skill here, I feel. And then Artanis is the main tank. He'll do okay in the late game. But what do we do against the Mosh Pit? Or do we just kill it? I mean, Misha charge is not unstoppable, so she'll dance if I try to stop it. I don't think I have an answer. I don't think we have an answer. Maybe a swap? Kind of blind for the Tracer. Losing JoJo there, that was a good move. Taking away JoJo against the Tracer. We'll see what happens. If we didn't have a support, I'd say, yeah, you know, I was going to grab a Lily, actually. That's why I was kind of missing the Rhaegar up top.
Our paths converge. If you wish to live, Misha, here.
All right.
Oh,
So,
it's you. How unfortunate.
we're not going to need block. There's not a hammer in the game. Tracer's silence, so maybe, I don't know. Silence people, the angriest people are often the ones who play the most. So it's not like a silence is a real boon. Usually means they're a good player. Guess we just hunter-gatherer, yeah?
So be it.
4, 3, 2.
Well, we had some confusion, man. It's all good.
Let your battle begin.
Don't think you get to complain about Greymane.
Misha, here.
You Greymane, you tell the world that you're not bringing any CC today. Whoop. That was a good one. All right, let's spread out. We're not going to let these guys tilt me about it. Let's get some orbs. We count 2, we count 1. There's Tracer. Okay, cool. We're good to push. ETC miss. Nope, nope, he's good. He's back. All right, Tracer down. Perhaps a sign of things to come. Temple time. Let's get Misha on there. To get that, looks like he really wants to attack ETC. Bear is leagues away, though.
Guardians, do not let these mortals approach them.
I have informed the people I wish to solo. Get to work, Misha. Don't ride the ride. Nope, no. You want to ride the ride, I can't stop her. Basic attacks, Misha Prey, Mercs. You know, we do have the secondary dude, so let's do some Merc in this game. Tracer's okay down there. That's fine. And nothing's coming for me. Uh-oh, Misha. We're done. We're done. Let's go. Let's go. Misha's okay. Won't be getting any calls from PETA today. Alright, let's get down there and be a part of this. We still have the sight tower too, and a couple of shots left for what it's worth. I mean, we can at least, you know... I don't really want to give away a bear, by any means. Aw, dead bear.
You have stolen enough.
There's gonna be the sight tower, so we'll just chill.
Turn to your war.
Once Misha's up, if someone can cover my lane, I can get some mercenaries. Like the kind that fight for us or die, yes. Those mercenaries. What do we got? We got Tracer. Cool. Tracer's kind of my main concern. With my pet Rexxar. Otherwise, we're just kind of being frustrating here. He doesn't have cleanse till 7, Captain. Alright, where is Tracer? I think we're close enough to the wall for it to not really matter, but I would like some relief to go get some merc camps and whatnot before we get too close to time. Actually, let's just go do it. Let's just go do it. Time's a ticking anyway. I think we'll still go Misha charge, despite some of the neat options. Aspect of the beast, yeah. Despite all the sweet Merkin options there are. Oh no, bad timing for an Artanis to go down. Right before the objective, too. Looks like it's a Calamity build out of Li Ming, just by the way she's moving, but we'll keep an eye on her here. Oh, nice throw. Where's that Tracer going? I guess Tracer abandoned to go. Oh, she went top, didn't she? Close stuff. Running a little low on old mana. They're gonna push top, but I'm occupied down here, aren't I? Yeah, looks like they just abandoned. Okay, well we got it then. Go ahead and go places, Jaina. I got this. They are 10. How we doing on what is our situation damage-wise? What do we need? Do we need CC? Do we need... The root could be good against a late game. It could be good. I don't know. I'd like a blind, but I'm not going to tell Artanis how to play. I think both have their merits, but I've been seduced by the blind before.
I'm acting on instinct.
The guy wants to check that out, does he?
Misha, here.
Oopsies. I pissed off boss. It's a Misha party. Oh no. Odd choice of engage. I don't think we blame Greymane here. Yep, it was a bad choice, for sure. Gave away a bit of our lead. Most definitely. Not sure why we were going back there, you know, defend the camp. Everyone got excited. Alts came out. We don't need to stop a boss, actually, which is good. Yes. Let's go bottom here. Hopefully we win a fight and then I can stay and solo it.
My magic flows through the temples. Guardians, do not let these mortals approach them.
Oh no, Jaina. Oh no. Oh no. Having a bad time. 6 seconds to the bear. I guess maybe I can kind of hug these guys and make them attack me. Nah, it didn't work out. How are they doing up top, though, through all this business? Oh, there goes Greymane. He's an angry one, isn't he?
Misha, here. Here, Misha.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. What do we need this episode? Yeah, we're just going wildfire.
My temple's magic subsides.
Oof. Can't control my bear. Oh, the heal was a little too late. Oh, at least my bear was wailing away. We'll see what late game looks like with Artanis. And once he gets the ability block at 16, maybe we'll be in a better place. Greymane spec looks good. But we just have this pile of damage on top. Oh! And he goes flying. 3 levels down at the moment.
My strength is renewed. The path is long.
Just sit in base. Aw, dude, nah. Don't be like that. There's no need for that.
Misha,
They are probably bossing, though. Yeah, that probably is true.
here, Misha.
Let's get Jaina out if we can. Oh, no, Jaina. Oh, oh dear. It's rough truths, but true, man. I seem to have a bit of positional trouble on our Jaina today. Well, let's clean up that bottom. I got Jaina with me.
Paths converge.
The sun grows. Soon they shall pass in my
I think this may just come down to a failure to answer the Tracer.
Here, Misha.
Not a good time to go out by yourself there, Captain. It's just barely out of range, alright. Well, that's understanding of the Artanis.
Here, Misha.
Oh, bummer, Jokers. Comes ETC, though. Level down bear isn't going to accomplish too much.
Descent.
I can take this into the top, perhaps, and see. Maybe I can get a couple shots off for us. Trying to run a little low on
Misha. Here.
mana and like. Yeah, I'm sure you'd like to, but
Here, Misha.
it's kind of dangerous. We'll see. We'll see.
Here, Misha. Our paths converge. Misha. Here.
Yep, they are bossing, aren't they?
For the Horde.
rid their force from mine.
Oof. Yeah, Tracer gets free run around the back. Oh, that won't be enough, will it? Oh, and even a ice block to cancel out the Artanis, and there goes Greymane as well to a Master Skin Tracer. Well done, well done. Do we do we lay down and take it? I think so. I think that's our best option. Boss wailing on the bottom. It's a great draft by them. We'll assess that in the end, Greymane. I agree that Rexxar wasn't the best pick in the world here. But it was a limitation of tanks. And maybe we just need some new dudes. Maybe we need a Sonya in the roster. Someone else I haven't really picked up. I own her, but we haven't played her much. So maybe we train ourselves up on Sonya for this sort of situation, though. The Jaina would, or the Johanna just would have done so fantastic for the enemy blinds. There's that Thrall doing that same trick he did last time. So he's got consistency. Let's clean up the bottom. How we doing? 3.5 on me, 7 on Artanis, 8 on old Greymane. All right, dude. Well, they are a little divided for what it's worth. Artanis wants to go get Thrall. They're sitting on piles of ults, though, at the moment. And they're going to loop up this way. Who did we leave behind? It's Greymane at the moment. Hey, we did interrupt a mosh pit. Oh, but Bear went down.
On the prowl.
Just making it to the wall, dude. Oh, dear. You failed to rotate, man, and you were left by yourself with a Tracer. That is nobody's business but your own. A little late on that. She should be out of blinks, though. Nope, she had one more. Oh! Well, GG. Rough stuff.
Defeat.
Interesting game, though. I enjoyed myself. So, let us connoisseur like a fine wine. Sniff it up and see what sort of I don't really know wine words. Flavor, couture. Are those words? Artanis ended up taking top damage. That is to be expected in that amount of burst. He was one of the few able to actually continue wailing. Greymane's damage actually did reach a decent level. Okay, so he only had 5's deaths. I misread that in the game. I must have been looking at maybe Jaina at the time. Oh, Jaina. You gotta understand your players, man. You gotta understand the Tracer coming down the pipe at you. But what was her original pick? She was hovering over something else, so maybe it's different. Man, maybe I'm not really sure what to go there. The draft was interesting. We led with a Rexxar pick, which allowed them to get the Tracer. In the current standing of things, we had to counter the Tracer. We needed blinds. The Rexxar was picked. The Tracer was picked. So it was Li Ming into Rexxar, and who was the second one? Jaina? And then we went back over for them to get Tracer. So already we lost our support spot for me to take something like Li for the blinds for Tracer, which are needed. You gotta blind Tracer to make sure she's not running amok through your line. Artanis did go laser. It had its merits. I understood what he was going for. I think we needed a blind, but Artanis is blind. It lasts a long time, for sure. Artanis blind is what, 4 seconds long, I think? Off the top of my head? It's a longin'. So it could have helped out a bit. But who was top damage on this guy across the whole game? So it was the Li Ming into the Tracer, yeah. Whoa, wait, No, Purifier Beam. Okay. 4 seconds. Unlimited range. I don't know. I think out of position Jaina kind of aided there for us a bit. Of course, the draft was interesting. I think there's a lot of things we could have done differently, naturally. But let's see what kind of questions you guys have. What does a draft look like when you want to pick Rexxar? So Rexxar was a lack of picks for me. I didn't have an answer to the Tracer without Johanna or Lili. And I didn't really want to double support with a Rhaegar. May have been the right pick, though, in the end. And fully supporting that Greybane with double support may have been the better idea. So I picked Rexxar for the map because it's what was left to me. I made a map choice. Rexxar, powerful on hold point maps. And in the early game, you know, we were able to solo those temples very safely with very little trouble. But as the game went on, death stacked against us. I mean, what was the ending score for this guy? It was, let's get you out of the way. 9-30. Oh, ooh, a bit gross. Only contributing 4 myself, but that's still more than anyone else on the enemy team. So, we just got a little pigeonhole, and it happens. Right, and, you know, I think Artanis was very nice to the Jaina. I didn't have the time to type it out, frankly. And how do you describe Tracer in 5 words? You know, that's the most I want to type in a game in order to up the communication. So, she blinks a lot. But the Jaina was picked before the Tracer came out, so it's not like she picked a directional skill shot assassin and into the Tracer, right? I love Tyrael. I think Tyrael's a fantastic hero. Not maybe as powerful, you know, maybe as powerful. I think my damage looks the same on Tyrael there, though, and we still end up at the 22 about. Because Tyrael's real low damage. Granted, you know, we would have Sanctification. We'd have shields to contribute. It's just a little bit of an outdraft, I think. The bird would have allowed for faster rotations too. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You're talking about Medivh. I was wondering what you were going on about. I mean, I don't think we can dig into that forever. I think we exhausted it. We need something else, though. And that is a limitation of my roster at the moment. So what else? What could we have brought there? Chen's unstoppable in the barrel, right? So maybe if we were an amazing Chen, we could have... Well, it still leaves us with Thrall, Tracer, Li Ming running around. And the mosh pits didn't actually... You know, they were nice. There were some real nice mosh pits. But I don't feel like it destroyed us. It wasn't the deciding factor. It was the Tracer running freely on the Jaina. 9 kills there. That gave him the XP.